What's up, YouTube? So, in this video, I'm going to be talking about Brian Burns, edge rusher out of FSU. I will say the combine kind of helped him out, at least for me, because one thing I was questioning was his size, because before the season started, he was about like 235, which isn't a huge problem, but I personally like my edge rushers being a little bit bigger. But at the combine, he weighed in at almost 250 pounds, so that eliminated that issue for me. He's got plenty of size now, so he's also 6'5". He's got great length, so that's always good to see. He actually does have some natural bend to him, which is great because it's not something you can necessarily coach. He he can bend pretty well coming around the edge, which is, like I said, that just shows some of his athleticism there. Let me see something. Yeah, he's he's actually pretty athletic. I think he ran like a 5'4". I mean that not 5'4", like a 4'5" something in the combine. My bad. So as an edge rusher, that's actually pretty damn good. I do see him as kind of a ball of clay a little bit. I think this guy has a lot of football to learn, but he has all the athletic talent to succeed. He's got great twitch. He's a very twitchy guy, explosive. He reacts well. Yeah, just twitchy, which is something I do like to see out of edge rushers. He does have natural pass rushing ability. He's like I said, he's explosive. He's got all the natural talent in the world. I just think he needs a little bit of coaching. He does have a pretty good spin move. That's something I've definitely seen him succeed a lot with. But one thing I'd like to see more from him is, adding another move to his arsenal, and I'd like to see him attack with a plan a little bit more. A lot of times, either he wants to immediately just run down the middle of guys with his athleticism, or he'll go straight to the spin move. But if one of those plans doesn't work, he tends to not have a backup plan, which is something I'd like to see him work on. Like if he goes to do the spin move and he gets caught, I'd like to see him have another thing in mind to try to get rid of that offensive lineman. He doesn't necessarily identify the run very well. I've seen him get tripped up a little bit, and like I said, he's not the most he's not really the most aware player on the field as far as the run game goes. So that's definitely something I'd like to see him. I'd like to see him work on. I do think this guy has a very high ceiling because if he gets with a decent coaching staff, this guy can be a premier pass rusher in this league. I think he's got a great jab move too because he's got some pretty long arms. So he really is good at using that length to just kind of punch offensive linemen in the chest and create some separation. I would like to see him get off blocks a little bit better, but that also goes into attacking with a plan. Sometimes he'll use that spin move, which is really good. I'd actually like to see it more often. But a lot of times he just tries to be more athletic than the offensive lineman, and he kind of just tries to just run down the middle of you and just try to outrun him. But if the offensive lineman catches him, sometimes he just doesn't move at all. He just gets caught up, and that's something I definitely like to see him work on a little bit. I do like him. I do like him a lot. It's just I think he needs a little bit of coaching. I think he'll be pretty decent day one. I wouldn't necessarily want to start him. You can, but I would personally like to, rotate him, bring him in on like third downs, like third and longs when you know it's a passing situation. That's where I like Brian Burns right now. I think with a decent coaching staff, he can be a very good pass rusher in this league. It's just not day one. But yeah, that's all I got on this guy right now. Like I said, he's kind of just a ball of clay. I think his best days are still to come. So yeah, if you like this video, hit the like button. If you have any questions or comments, anything like that, leave it in the comments down below. And I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.